Hi everyone, if you found this. Okay. 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 Oh right, wow. Oh right, wow. Oh right, wow. Oh right, wow. Is there an echo? 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 We're hearing us. 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 I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is. I've got the stream open in another window. Okay. We're back. We're alright. It's fine. It's back, isn't it? Hi Mike. Hi Terry. We haven't got an echo, have we? Really?
What a worst nightmare.
Have we?
I think it's gone.
You can hear us right, and there isn't an echo. Right? We all agreed on that. Okay, as far as I could hear, when it was going all echoey and mad, there is hardly any lag at all now. So we should be able to make beautiful decisions. Hi, Aaron. Yes. We've lost some people along the way, I think, switching between all of these streams, but we're here. We're lost at a crossroads. North isn't the right way. West isn't the right way. I don't feel like south's the right way. So I'm just going to say that, right, this is why you should be drawing maps, isn't it? When you're doing things. I'm going to put that back again. I'm gonna start drawing this out again. So from 267, west is bad. North takes you to 312, and up is the Minotaur. So let's go east from here. Let's investigate the end of this passage. There is a rope in the rock. Okay, so this leads you to the rope in the rock, which is a secret door to 177. We've gone north from here, haven't we? Last time we went through this door, did we go north or south? We don't want to go back through the secret door, do we? I think... Let's just try south. I don't think we went south before. So we've just come from north. South takes us back to the beginning, doesn't it? That's how this is going. I don't think there is. There's a door on the rope, but the door just gets us lost. We've been lost in this maze for a while here, for too long, I feel. So if we go north, my map is not helping at the moment. We can go west or south. We just came from south, didn't we? So let's go west, and I'll look for passage. We need to fight a monster. We're fighting a 4 monster, which is a giant rat. If you're just joining us, we've been lucky enough to roll crazy high stats, and combat is a doddle. Yeah, things don't really stand a chance in this. Which way did I just choose to go? I went west, didn't I? So we've got to keep going west. So we came from the north. Yeah, 117 is for checking passageways. Okay, so east, just take east to where we came from. I don't think we've been to 160. I don't think we've been north. What do you reckon from here? We've just gone west. Do you reckon north? This is a different bit that we can go north. There's a door. Is this the Minotaur? No. No. This is the Minotaur door. Oh. Okay, so north is the Minotaur. So I think south eventually leads us back to this crossroads. We just came from the east. North's no good. Should we try south? We're at 267 again. So south leads you back here. So let's go. And north leads you to a different place. North takes you to the Minotaur door. Okay. West is bad from here, isn't it? To be honest, this is really annoying bit of the game. Yeah, we've been to 308 before, going west. Should we look for secret passages as we go south? No. Does anyone know? Are there any? This is why people ended up flipping through these books. I was all in session 1 when we were discovering new things. I guess like the game would have killed us by now normally if our stats weren't so high. So we go north. We've been west before. North from here is the Minotaur. South takes us back to a crossroads we've been at before. So we go west. Investigate the thing. Investigate the wall and it'll send us back to sleep, won't it? Back to corridor 267.
Let's go south then. We haven't done south yet for me.
I don't know. Let's go south.
We haven't been in a cobbled passageway before.
Haven't we?
No.
Okay, let's... Oh, so this says we went east from here.
Well, yeah, because you go south and it swings west, then south, and west again until you find yourself in a three-way junction. We haven't been here before.
We're at a west dead end. Well, I agree, Aaron. West. This... You cough and go to your knees.
Poison gas.
We're at 4. Is 4 good? Do we investigate the passageway as it goes east? Yeah. There's a door, there's a door. Do we go through the door or stay in this hell maze? What would you like to do? Yes. Let's investigate. This is new. Okay.
I told you.
You enter a large square room. In the centre of the room is a grey-haired old man sitting at a desk. His desk is covered in papers and parchments of various sorts, and he holds a long quill pen. He is surrounded by books. Thousands of them line the shelves around the walls from the floor to the ceiling. As you enter, he looks up at you. Will he recognise you? No, we haven't been in this room before. So turn to 341. The old man glares at you as you enter the room. You may either apologise, explain that you're lost, and leave through one of the doors, or try to talk to him and be pleasant or demanding. Okay, so we've got a 4-way branch here. I feel like we should talk to him. It's Mike. What should we do, Mike? Do you like people being pleasant or demanding? I feel like that should be our choice. Unless you overwhelmingly want to go through one of these exits. Do you want to be nice or be nasty? Be pleasant. Why not? It's something that I don't think our characters really tried in this game. He's enraged by your pleasantries. He waves his hand in the air, mumbles a few strange syllables, and points at you and sends us back into that passage. Okay, do these numbers seem familiar? 187, no. I agree though. I agree with choosing pleasant. That's what I think we should have gone for. So we can investigate a wall. That sends us to sleep, and we're back at 267. So we need to go south to 246. And then which way was it, right?
West.
West. Investigate the dead end. Yes. Number 4.
Then we investigated.
Investigated. Went through the door. Hello, man. You again, says the maze master, obviously annoyed at being disturbed. You are disturbing my concentration. Be off with you. You begin to explain that you only returned by mistake, but as you open your mouth, an icy glare from the old man silences you. You decide to leave him to it. So I don't think 46 or 392. I'm going to write these options down. What are we going for? West? West is best. You're standing at a short east-west passageway.
This is where we just
with
were.
a door block. Is this where we just were?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's. The door is 206, isn't it? So should we go the other way? I wonder what happened if we'd have been nasty to him. So there's a large wooden door, or we can go south to 329. There is a door in the western wall of the passage. Opposite the door is a passage going eastwards. You can see a door some meters ahead. That's where we've just come from, isn't it? Yeah. The door in the west wall. Let's have a look in the door in the west wall, right? What do you reckon? I'm just... Anytime it says door, I want to choose door. The door opens and just sends us back to number 4. If we want to go through number 4. So the door sends us back to number 4. So let's not go through the door. North is where we came from. Do we want to go east or south from here? Hi from Malaysia. It's 2021 already. What's it like? Is it better? Let us know that things improve. South? South to 238. You're at a 3-way junction. So north's where we came from. Are we going east or west? West is best. I think this is a new part of the maze. I think this is at least progress. West? We're at a dead end.
We're back at the 3-way junction, aren't we?
Which one?
I don't know, the one that we were at before. I don't know, maybe no.
We can go...
Isn't the dead end where the door is?
North is back to 329. We've been to 329. Going back is no good. Shall we investigate the dead end first?
It's the door. I
Oh.
told you it's the door.
Oh, okay.
Go to 4 and then the door is there.
Okie doke.
So why don't you go south? So the passageway also turns east. 332. That's... Oh no. Same
There's a
thing.
door. Oh.
We're lost again. We're going in circles again.
Yeah, we've been to 329 and we've been to 4.
So go to 329.
Yep. And then go eastwards.
Yeah. This is new.
So, do we want to check for secret passageways? Yeah, always check for secret passages. The only danger is you might have to fight something, and to be honest, who cares? So we don't want to go back to 329, do we? We want to go to 359. We're at a crossroads. I don't recognise any of these numbers. Where have we come from, Rach?
359.
Which direction did we come from?
North?
We want to go north?
No, I think we came from the north.
We came from the north. We're going west? West. My map is going terrible. You travel westwards and the passage turns north. Do you want to go to the dead end or explore south or west? They're all new numbers. Do we want to look at the dead end? Dead end, south or west? The west is usually what we would go for. Please choose what will get us. I understand if you're tuning in for some excitement of fighting fantasy. I didn't know we'd get stuck in a maze for an hour. West. West is 297. So I guess we carry on west. We're at Three-Way Junction. These numbers are all new as well. Well, apart from 297, of course. North or south? North? Two norths. There's a sharp hairpin bend. To a crossroads. So we went north, didn't we? We don't want to go south then. I haven't got any of these numbers written down either. So west? If it's new, we'll go west. Why have I put this so close to the edge of the page? Hairpins, hairpins, Three-Way Junction. I recognise... No, I don't recognise these numbers. Oh yeah, 297 we've been to, so we don't want to go to 297. Yeah, we've been here before. Okay, we're back at 150. How? So 59
We've gone on two hairpin junctions that have done a circle.
Okay, so 59 leads you back to 150. So we don't want to go north. We don't. East takes us back, so we want to go south.
This is definitely new.
You slump to the ground.
Rocks have landed on your head. You're dizzy.
You're at a
Slump to the
junction.
ground.
Junction 52. I think this is new. No, it's not.
Oh, all the way back to the beginning.
Right. It's been an hour. I am gonna just search for a way out of this maze because I don't want to carry on for another hour being stuck in this maze. Is there like... I don't want to know the secrets of the book, but is there a map of the maze? I know you can't see me looking for this. There's like vague.
Doesn't seem very helpful.
Well, there is another game called Firetop Mountain and everything as well. So like, yeah, this is for the game itself. Is this the answer? Have we been to these bits before? Can I bring this in somewhere?
Yeah, because that 354 and 308 there.
I do apologise if anyone in the chat is screaming at the cheatery that's going on, but yeah. So some helpful Redditor.
Like we are there. Right now, 52.
Is this the chat? Right. Oh yeah, that changes the window. So you can't see the map. So we are where? We are 52.
So What, we need to get up there?
So we need to
Go along this.
we need to go to 354. Let's just get us there.
267.
What?
Oh, 354. No, 308.
Yep, that's what we're on.
267. Two four six.
We're getting there.
299. Well, that's north, and then it goes 299 eastwards, then north, then west.
We've been this way. We've been so
then
close.
West, then where are we? 385. We'll
West.
go to 150. Yeah. Then north.
I feel like we did this.
Hairpin bend at the top. Yeah, we did this.
And then we went a
85,
different way.
Then
I've got 85 written down.
north.
We were so close.
We just didn't.
It's
go
because
north.
it's because we kept choosing west all the time. Okay, right. Let's get that off then. Because I don't want to know anything else. Remove that. Okay. We don't get the glory
We almost got.
doing it all alone, but I feel like
We got to that hairpin, but
Yeah.
then we went on the hairpin again and went in a circle.
I feel like an hour and a half in the maze
Like
is
we were
enough.
going around this
Ah!
square.
The passageway bends to the west and begins to get quite narrow. You reach a small rocky arch which you will have to stoop to get through. On the other side of the arch, you pause and look around. You're in a large, distant cavern which disappears into distant blackness. The cavern is partially lit by natural light which streams in through a hole in the roof. You cannot see a way through. As you shine your lantern around the cavern, you hear a rumble. A dull glow flickers in the blackness. Suddenly, a jet of fire shoots from the depths of the cavern, narrowly missing you and singeing the mossy growths on the wall. You throw yourself on the ground and look up to see a large dragon stalking out of the darkness towards you. Smoke curls from its nostrils. Its scaly red skin glistens with an oily covering. The beast is some 15 meters long. How will you attack the creature? Draw your sword and prepare to attack. I feel like search your memory for another means of attack. We've got some magic bow, haven't we? Sleep, make something sleep that can't? Something like that? Do you reckon? I will draw my sword and attack if you would like me to.
Do the thing with the scroll.
Search your memory, that's what I agree. Does the name Ferrigio DiMaggio mean anything to you? It does. We've got, oh yeah, we've got his words, haven't we? I wonder what the bow does. We never got to that, did we? You remember DiMaggio's small leather-bound book and silently mouth the spell contained within its pages. You shout loudly at the dragon and it stops in its tracks. It cocks its head to one side and eyes you suspiciously. You fling a stone at its head and the rock bounces off its nose. The beast lets out an angry cry and breathes deeply, a roaring sound emerging from within its throat. The dragon exhales and from between its teeth you can see another fireball building up. You prepare itself and as the ball of flames come from its mouth you cry, Achillerif, Acamirif, Eriferif, DiMaggio. It was part of the spell. He put his own name in the spell. The fireball continues no further. With an agonised scream, the dragon tries to shake the flames from its snout, but there the burning continues. Squealing in agony, the dragon turns its back and leaps into the blackness, flailing its head from side to side. You have defeated the dragon. At 3 luck points, we are at max luck. Safe for the moment, you investigate the cavern and find a passageway which continues to the west. You leave the cavern and follow a long, narrow corridor. After several hundred meters, it ends at a large wooden door which is slightly ajar. Carefully, you ease it open a little further and poke your head around the side to see what's in the room. You see a small old man sitting at a table on his own playing with a pack of cards. He looks quite harmless, old soul, grey-haired and bearded. He is seated. Do you burst through the door, sword drawn, to surprise the old man? Knock on the door and enter, greeting him courteously. Being nice to people has really not worked out well. So far, I'll add that. Or get down on all fours and try to creep into the room unnoticed. I won't tell you what I reckon. What do you reckon? Those are the options. Burst through the door. Surprise an old man. Knock on the door. Be nice to an old man. Get down on all fours and try to creep in unnoticed. I'll say that we were nice to another old man and it went very badly. He got us lost in the maze for another 20 minutes. What's your preference, Ranch? What do you reckon?
Burst through the door.
You want to burst through the door?
I nodded when you read it out.
Oh.
And everyone could see my
Okay then.
choice.
We'll do that. I'll say that I wanted to creep. So if this all goes wrong... As you burst through the door, the old man looks to turn to you, not in the least perturbed by your intrusion. Suddenly he vanishes. He reappears against the wall, and as you spin round to face him, he laughs, not the feeble cackle of an old man, but the booming laugh of a much younger man. Again he disappears and reappears in another corner of the room, glaring at you and taunting you with his evil laugh. You swirl around just in time to see him disappear again. This time he reappears in the air above you and slowly floats down to you. His glaring eye makes you shiver as he approaches.
Danger.
The battle will call upon all your reserves of strength and cunning. Your adversary has disappeared and now stands at the far end of the room in front of a door with 2 locks. How will you approach him? Grip your sword firmly and advance towards him. Look through your pack for a weapon to use. Or look around the room for another means of attack or defense. Have we got some kind of special magic bow? Well, the worst that can happen is it says you've got nothing that you can use. You rummage through your haversack. What is in there? You may attempt to use any of the following items. We do not have a potion of invisibility or the Eye of the Cyclops. We can try to use a piece of cheese, a bow with silver arrow. We can just try and whack him one, but surely he's just going to vanish somewhere. Or we can look around the room. What do you reckon? Cheese? Bow and arrow, or look around the room.
I mean, aren't you the least little bit interested in what happens if it has a piece? If you try to attack with a piece of cheese?
I'm intrigued as long as it doesn't say, "Oh, you die for making the silly choice."
But I wonder what would happen. Maybe he's like that's his.
I'm
weakness.
interested to see what the
lactose intolerant.
What like the cheesy thing would do. Bow and arrow. It's got to be used for something, hasn't it? You load the bow and arrow. Blah blah blah. The despair fills you as the arrow flies through the air directly at him, stops centimeters from his chest and falls to the floor. He looks up and smiles an evil, gloating smile.
Oh, come on, try the cheese.
Draw your sword and advance or try something else. I think drawing our sword has got to be the last option. Try the cheese? Nice one, Scott.
Thanks, Scott.
I want to use the cheese.
Oh.
The Warlock's laugh resonates in his chamber. We will see which of us is the mouse, he cries, and he holds his hand in the air. As he snaps his fingers, a blue flame streams from his hand at you. Lose 3 stamina. We've got loads of stamina. We've got 11 stamina left, and we've got let's use some provisions and boost that stamina right back up. I thought you might have been a little bit hangry, but apparently not. Can we look around the room?
Yeah.
You scan the room and test your luck. We're very lucky. 10. Just made the luck roll. We are lucky. You look frantically around the room but can see nothing to aid you. Suddenly your eyes stop upon the pack of cards he was fingering as you entered, and you remember the rumours and stories the villagers told you. The Warlock's power comes from his cards. The sorcerer sees your interest in him, and you both rush for the table. Leave them alone, he screams, or you risk my fullest wrath. Wrath? But you move backwards and set fire to one with your lantern. He cries out wildly and then begins to plead with you to leave them alone. One by one you burn the cards, and as you do so, the Warlock diminishes in stature. What a rubbish Warlock. Hide the cards somewhere. As the last card goes up in flames, he stands facing you, a broken man. My book, he croaks, and he tries to unlock the door on the far side. He's a terrible Warlock. He just told us there's a book in there. You race across to him with your sword drawn and spring at him. You must fight. And he's just got 7 skill. He's got a lot of stamina. But yeah,
He's a frail
I feel like hold on to the luck because he hasn't really got a chance. I'm glad we did try the cheese though. We would always have wondered what would have happened if we'd used cheese against him. Yep, just great rolls. just joining us, you roll dice in this game for combat and you add your skill to your die roll and the enemy does the same. We rolled pretty good skill at the beginning of this game and found a nice extra sword for a +2, so... Sorry, Warlock, you didn't have no powers, because we burnt your playing cards. With the Warlock now defeated, you know your quest is almost over. You approach the door to his chambers, open it, and peer around. The door opens to reveal a small dimly lit room. The walls are hung with ornate curtains laced in silver and gold. A single flame burns in one corner, throwing light on a low table in the middle of the floor. On this table is a large chest. You step up to investigate the chest, and from all around, yet from nowhere, a mysterious sound fills the room. It sounds like the rumbling of thunderclouds preparing to make storm. Something I keep seeing it's just the animation of the pages on there. It's quite behind, isn't it? The stream again. Oh, are we behind on our playback of it? I thought we were like a minute behind on the thing again, but we're not. I'm getting distracted by the preview of us.
What is it?
Sorry to interrupt the story. You approach the chest and can see that it's held shut by 3 locks. As you approach, the noise gets louder. Will you hack at the box with your sword and try and split it open? Search through your bags to see if you can find keys to fit. We've got keys. We've got keys, right?
Got 2.
Oh. Seriously?
Oh, you needed 3.
During your adventure, you'll come across keys. 3 of them must be the correct combination to open the chest. The number 321 is inscribed faintly. Have you come across keys? Yeah, 2. You do not possess 3 keys. This is the end of your journey. You sit on the chest and weep as you realise you'll have to explore the mountain once more in order to find the keys.
Oh man, game over.
And that is literally game over. You can't just walk back and go and look for another key.
Like, why are we crying about it? Like, the Warlock's dead.
Yeah, the Warlock's dead.
Just go back.
But yeah, there's a key missing, and that is, for some reason, an acceptable end to the game at that point. That is choose your own adventure ones. Yes, very anticlimactic. This is this is about 3.5 hours in the making, which I suppose isn't that long. If you buy an actual book, you probably want to go through it a bit. But yeah, it's a bit anticlimactic to like end a stream with, isn't it? We have got more though in the future. If you'd like to see some more fighting fantasy, there's obviously other more board gamey apps that we can play. I was thinking, like, it's hard to, like, you don't want to veer the channel away from board games too much. I don't think people would be that interested. But it's very puzzly, quite board gamey video games as well. But I think this is related enough. So for the future, the City of Thieves, you can see Paul Grogan on Gaming Rules. He played through his actual books. He's all flash and he's got his real books from the 80s that he actually plays through. I ain't got none of them, and this is easier for me to do. But for some reason, it's not on here. Maybe it's rights, maybe a particular author or something that haven't got the rights to do it with. I think Death Trap Dungeon as well has been adapted into a video game series of its own. But yeah, for the future, we could just carry on to like number 2 next time, or we could do something completely different, like say House of Hell. Or 1 comes free actually. So yeah, if you didn't see the link in the last stream, this is Fighting Fantasy Classics on Steam, and the game does come for free. It comes with Bloodbones, which I assume is a more recent one, a piratey one. That's free, and it's a free-to-play game, but it just comes with this 1 book. And then the library of books, they're in the Steam sale for the moment. I don't know how much they are usually, but right now they're about £1.15. I'm not sponsored or anything. I bought these. But yeah, they're about £1.15 each, and you can buy the pack of them, and it's about £7 something to get all of these. So 61's free, and all of these you can just buy as extra stuff. But one that Paul did as well, while we didn't have the internet, was to do with some kind of race car thing. It looked like. I bet it's not a race car. I think it's a more Mad Max kind of thing. But I'd like it to be like some kind of weird fantasy Formula 1 adventure. Yeah, maybe Bloodbones because it's more recent. Maybe Jonathan Green is the author. Or then a lot of these are the original, like it's Ian Livingstone and Steve Jackson, isn't it? Wrote a lot of these. Did they write that? They wrote that one together, right? Yeah. And then a lot of them are just. Oh, that's just Steve Jackson. And a lot of them are just Ian Livingstone. Going solo after that. And that was Steve Jackson. An update is available. Let's just carry on without that update, eh?
You actually, I think you clicked read.
Oh, I clicked read House of Hell. Okay. There is a 3 megabyte update available. But yeah, that is, for now, our fighting fantasy. Let's switch back to big. There we go. So, I did enjoy it. I wish we hadn't got lost in a maze for quite so long. But we were kind of just going around and around in circles. And it turns out that I was just kind of making probably too basic a map of just doing like based on your decisions.
You weren't doing your hairpins.
No.
You weren't doing the hairpin
You're supposed to
things.
clearly, based on the map that the user on Reddit did. I've just deleted that, haven't I?
If it hairpins, for example, then you're not facing the way that
Yeah.
you came anymore.
Oh, it does say on the map as well that yeah, in the top corner of the map, it's like you needed these 3 keys. Remember? Didn't get them all. Where did we need to go? Guess what? Can I get this up again?
We had that one.
If I move this into this window, we should be able to get it full screen. Check that out. Can I make that a bit bigger just on its own? So yeah, especially if you were with me for the Christmas Eve stream where we did the majority of the actual choices and stuff. Move us. Let me move us. Let me move me out of the way a bit and make it a bit smaller. Our decision to do West is best
Bad.
was not the right one. We did find our way. Eventually, though, we did find our way to the ferry. Oh, I know what happened. That's because we kept going west, 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 west. And yeah, we just went constantly west every time we had that choice. And we did find a key. We found one of the right keys, didn't we? Yeah, we needed 99 and 111. We just needed another 111.
Yeah, it's there.
Where did we find 99?
You didn't get the Cyclops, did you? Because you didn't have the eye.
No, I don't think. No, we didn't fight the Cyclops. Maybe the eye would have done something. So yeah, we went in all these doors at the beginning, got the Dragonfire spell, got the snake box, west, 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 west. But then this kind of key decision over here should have gone east and fought a Cyclops and stuff, which we probably easily could have done with all of that skill. But look at all of this as well that you wouldn't have seen, because we at some point we probably got here, and I think I then went along the sea and ended up here, and that's how we got back on track to go along the get lost in the maze forever. But yeah, should have gone east at a certain point. West, as we found out, is not always best, and you
got to go east at least.
Got to go east sometimes. So yeah, that is for now, for New Year's Eve for 2020. An anticlimactic ending where, well, in another reality we can imagine that we got that key and imagine that we won that thing, but I don't know what.
Well, we don't know what we would.
I don't know what the prize is, and we'll never know. We'll have to ask Paul. He'll know. I bet he'll remember exactly what we got from that. But yeah, for now we have to go away empty-handed but open-hearted from our Fighting Fantasy adventures. So yeah, next time. The original Pirate FF was called Seas of Blood. I wonder if it is a redesign. That'll probably be one of the low-numbered ones. I wonder what number 4 is. Can we... Fighting Fantasy 4. Number 4 is called Storm Slayer. Oh, come on, Wikipedia, save us. And it is by Steve Jackson and Ian Livingstone. So I can't imagine it's authors that would be a problem.
Maybe you can buy it on Steam, but separate.
Yeah, it's not on this collection, but
Yeah.
you'll be able to get the book and stuff. Charlie Higson's written one.
Oh.
Because he's a kids author now, isn't he? But he's from the Fast Show and Vic and Bob and stuff. But yes, thank you very much for joining us for some choosing of adventures and things. We're going to go. How are we going to celebrate, Rach? The new year. With a great big party.
Party for 2.
Yeah. Nobody's really doing much. If they're behaving, nobody's really doing anything, really, are they? For
Apparently
all of the
watching
New Year stuff.
RoboCop.
Not that we particularly do anything for New Year's anyway, but yeah, you can't. So there. Yeah, I think watching RoboCop is a really good choice for New Year's. It's probably been a couple of years, right? We should watch RoboCop again. Or Wayne's World 2, or Home Alone 2. That's about where we are with things. Don't bother watching new things. Anyway, getting sidetracked. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. We'll be back for maybe a more standard Q&A thing, more digital things, more fighting fantasy stuff. Let us know what you want to see, because time permitting, I can probably do more streams. You're back at work
On Monday.
straight away with all of the terrifying teaching and the way schools are being handled in this country and stuff. Let's not get into that. Let's end on a good note. Thank you very much for watching. This was fun when we weren't lost in the maze and having technical issues.
And that's been my experience of the game.
Yeah, Rach has just seen a maze,
Oh,
and
Rach,
then you lose.
Come on the stream today. It's going to be so fun.
We're gonna see all of this
Lost in
stuff.
a maze.
But yes, and maybe at some point we'll get the extra equipment we need to actually do proper board games. Digital things are easily done at the moment, but the actual cardboardy things, I need more cameras and USB hubs and stuff. But anyway, thank you very, very much for watching this, and we will see you for the next stream. Bye, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yes, I wanted to end it.